Well, happy Labor Day, everybody. It is Labor Day Monday, which is always the first Monday of September. And I am home from the lake already. We had a really nice time up the lake. We went up Friday afternoon and visited with everybody and whatnot, and had a few cocktails and sat around the campfire and had a little dinner and got to visit with everybody. And it was my brother Dean and Donnie, my sister Pat, and both my sons. I was so happy that both Zach and Seth got to come up, and two of Dean's friends, Ray and Joy, I believe their name were. Really funny guys. They made it quite entertaining for the weekend, and it was just very mellow. I went for a I didn't do any vintage camper gal stuff up there this weekend up north, and I didn't even fix my hair. Minimal makeup. It was hot. And her AC went out in her camper. It was hot and humid, sleepable at night, but no, Lord, it wasn't good in the day. So any makeup that I did put on, as if you will see my one video that I put on, was horseshoe playing. The guys played horseshoes on Saturday afternoon, which was so fun because my family's been doing that for years. So I made a little video of that, just of everybody playing horseshoes, because I think I sat down and just watched them do that, and that was just so fun. So nice, relaxing. So I did a little video of that, and you will see there's a picture of me and hardly nothing for makeup on. I didn't fix my hair. I just put it back in a little headbandy thing and didn't fix anything because it was so humid anyway. Why bother? It won't matter. So I didn't. It was very relaxing and stuff, and I was kind of like, oh, I should put my hair in. I didn't care. Who cares? It's family. You're up north. It's a holiday. Relax, right? So it was lovely. And my one son had to work on Sunday morning, so he had to leave Sunday evening, or not Sunday evening, I'm sorry, Saturday evening after we ate dinner. So he left about 7:30. And then my other son starts his shift tonight for his work week, not tomorrow. His work week, instead of starting Sunday night, starts tonight. So we came back on Sunday around noonish, so we could get home and get unloaded and get everything done, and then run to town and do all of our shopping for the week that we needed to do, that I needed to do, and he needed to get done, and finish all that up. And that be done with that and do some things. And it was so nice because we got all our laundry done, we got all the things unpacked. So today, Labor Day, is a non-Labor Day, so we are celebrating the fact that we have jobs, but we do not need to work tonight, which is very nice. So I decided to sit and have a nice little coffee with you guys. Nice, quiet, don't have really much of anything to say. Had a lovely weekend, and just back to work. I don't really have anything else going on. It is the end of my trial of my first couple weeks, or 2.5 weeks, or whatever it may be, of going with my cruelty-free makeup, and I got a little talk I'm going to do about that, and that's about it. And a couple, I don't know, maybe a month, maybe, I guess it was a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago. I was telling you about how I couldn't access my old channel, yada yada yada, but you could still look at it. Whew, it's gone. My first channel is completely gone, I suppose, because of, I don't know, whatever. I thought it would just stay on YouTube land for everybody to look at, but it doesn't, I suppose, because there's no real account attached to it anymore. So I suppose it just kind of had that overlapped time, and it's completely gone. If anybody still had like the link to it, like as one of their subscribed channels, and they click on it, this channel is no longer available, or is closed, or it says something like that. So there's nothing. There isn't anything, which is sad because nobody can access all my old stuff at all anymore from the beginning, which is sad because it's nice to have everything from the very beginning. It's gone. Can't do anything about it. So I have probably 95% of my stuff saved. The only thing is, if you re-upload something to YouTube, it will say this has already been uploaded to YouTube, and you can't upload the exact same thing to YouTube, so you have to finagle it somehow. So you might have to add a little something, delete a little something, change the length, add. So I've been adding like a title page and on silly things that I would never have a title page on. But I've been putting a title on it and put an ending on it and reconfiguring it and editing it just a little bit so I can reload it up to my channel so everybody can see it. I decided just to do a few extra things, and I'm not doing my own morning coffees, probably just leave them lost. If anybody liked them, it would have been saved to their Google account or whatever, or to their list of liked videos on their subscriber channel. but everything else is gone. And some of my ones that really got a lot of views were the Viva Las Vegas ones. And I was going to reload those again. I'm just like, I'm not going to, I'll just wait till next year when I go to Viva Las Vegas and load up my new ones, I guess, you know, and kind of just start all over. Start not from scratch, but just start over. So I'm slowly getting people coming to subscribe to me. Some surprising ones that I'm like, oh, why are you subscribing to my channel? Because it doesn't look like that you would have an interest in morning coffee chit chats and stuff, but I guess they do. So you get subscribers of all types and likes of life or whatever, and whatever their hobby is or their like or whatever they like to view. I guess to each their own. They may do whatever they want. Welcome and come along, and welcome to anybody who is a new subscriber to me. I appreciate it. It's the slow walk up the hill to re-get my subscribers back, and I've gotten a few that were from my old channel that found me, and some new ones that that are brand new to my channel, that view it for whatever the reasons are. They like my stuff, or like my coffee, or like me doing my hair, in curlers perhaps. That's alright. Everybody likes what they like, and that's okay. Welcome. So, anywho, so that's the YouTube channel story. Short and sweet, not only short, but short for me. And up north was lovely, and then I'll be reviewing my stuff and starting on my next section of cruelty-free, and my next one will be hard candy. And I'm kind of glad that I'm done with this one. Not that it was bad, but it didn't cooperate with my type of skin that I have, with the combination and kind of oily T-zone-y too. It didn't meld well with me. So, and I did pick up some extra little cruelty-free makeup things that I needed that weren't in my big lot of stuff that I really didn't have. And I thought, oh, I want to keep to one brand at a time, but you kind of have to mix and match, because if something truly isn't working whatsoever and not doing the job, and you're like, oh, I want to, because I want to stay with it, you gotta look nice during the day too, and you can't have a total meltdown, and use what does work for you. And sorry if it's a little bit darker in here today. It's very overcast on a very hot, humid Labor Day, but it's kind of overcast, so it might be a little bit darker in my room than usually. And I didn't turn my light on. I don't know why I didn't turn it on today. I will make sure that I turn it on this afternoon when I do my little talk about my stuff with you. So hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend, because by the time you see this, it will be Labor Day Monday evening, and everybody will be coming home. I know I was very kind of glad to it, because we had a nice good visit with everybody up there, and got to talk to my sons, and got to break bread for a couple meals and enjoy the festivities. It was karaoke down at the little tavern there on the resort. So my sister and my son, we went down and did the karaoke, because I love karaoke. I have a karaoke machine downstairs in my house. In our house we have just a little teeny bar, and it's called Zippy's in Mobile. That's a little township that I live in. And we have a full karaoke unit with like hundreds and hundreds of songs to choose from, that plugs into our TV set so that you can have the words on the TV screen. I love it. I love karaoke. So when we have little get-togethers or family things, I'll get the karaoke machine out if I can get. Half the time I can never figure out how to re-plug everything in, but I eventually get it. Oh, after a little bit of frustration, because I'm not really technically skilled when it comes to jerry-rigging all of the speakers and the TV and the screens and all that. But I get it to work, because everybody loves the karaoke. Even people like, oh, you won't believe the people that you'll get up there to sing something. So it's pretty fun. I like karaoke, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I am not a good singer whatsoever. I don't even have like a, oh, don't say you're not a good singer, because you are, because I know I isn't. I've heard myself sing on a video or something. I am not good, but I consider myself not a singer. I consider myself an entertainer. That's what I think I am. I'm an entertainer in my own mind. That's all that matters. As long as I'm having fun and I'm not irritating too many people. And I like to pass it out. I kind of be a little mic hog sometimes, but I have learned to, let everybody else go up. And you're like, oh, I don't want to listen to, who wants to listen to you either? So we did a little karaoke Friday night, which was fun. And the person who runs the karaoke up there is Kay, and I graduated from Elmwood High School in Elmwood, Wisconsin, and my graduating class was 55 people. And Kay was 2 or 3 years younger than me in high school, so we went to high school together and lived in the same little township called Rock Elm over by Elmwood, Wisconsin. A little unincorporated. It used to be a town, but now it's just a bunch of houses and no businesses at all. So she does a karaoke up there, which is kind of fun. So get to, you know, like, and maybe rehash a little high school times every once in a while. It was so long ago, who can remember that stuff anyway. So had a good time doing that. I'm kind of all over the place this morning talking about this and go back to the subject. Sorry about that. Hope everybody's got their morning coffee. And it was so hot and humid. That first morning, I didn't even have, excuse me, I didn't even have my morning coffee. It was just so miserable hot. I wasn't feeling too peaky. I wasn't feeling too good Saturday morning. So I kept it simple with hydration and ice water and whatnot until I was feeling a little bit better. And then once I got up and going late morning, I made Bloody Marys for everybody who, I think 6 or 7 people wanted Bloody Marys. Mine was a Virgin Mary. I partook in enough cocktails the evening before to last me the whole rest of the weekend, so I did not have any more libations because I didn't need them. One night is all I can take of that. I know some people can go up there and the whole holiday weekend they're whoosh, oh Lord, I can't do it, can't do it. Even in the days when I should have been able to do it, I couldn't do it back then either. So I had coffee in the afternoon after everybody had their bloodies and cleaned that up, and I made myself a pot of coffee even though it was hot. Still like my coffee, and then I had coffee the morning before we came home because I need my coffee. It's kind of like you're missing it when you're used to that little bit of caffeine in the morning. I don't have real high caffeine coffee, and I don't drink a particular, I guess 2 or 3 cups. To some people might be a lot because some people say they only have a half a cup. But I like my coffee. So that was our weekend. So hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope you got out and about and did something. And if not, maybe did a project at home. I know I talked to a lot of people and they were just going to stay home for the weekend. They don't want to have the rat race of the campgrounds or going places, or a lot of people weren't even having like big family picnics or anything, which are kind of fun. But they're a lot of work for whoever the host is. Even if you think everybody's bringing something, it's still the whole preparation to get everything ready and whatnot for that. So I know a lot of people just said, nope, we're just going to keep it simple and maybe cook out just ourselves and our little immediate families and do some cleanup and yard work. But it was a miserable weekend to do it. So I hope those people decided not to do it and rented a movie or did something cool in their house instead, because it was bad hot, not just like a little bit. It was the kind you're sitting there and stripping off. That was just like 4th of July. Boy, the summer went out with a bang, didn't it? Better enjoy that hot, humid weather because you know it's coming in Wisconsin. That's right, not nice weather. We usually have a long, miserable winter. Last few winters, for the last several years, they haven't been too bad in Wisconsin here. But we can get some humdingers. That's why I'll be going to Vegas in April for the Rockabilly Convention. Viva Las Vegas with my cousin Christy. I think we're going to make it an annual thing. I like when you have little annual things. You're like, they don't have to be big events. Me and my husband and cousin Christy went down to Oktoberfest in La Crosse, Wisconsin for, geez, about 5 or 6 years. And then we moved on to, in the fall, excuse me, we did vintage camper rallies. We did those for several years and enjoyed that. And then kind of didn't do that, and then we started doing a little bit of traveling. Took a few little road trips and did it. Now in June we're going to start having that vintage camper rally starting over in Hay Creek. So I kind of got to get some things posted. I thought I'd wait until after the last big holiday for all the campers with the little vintage campers and then start posting some things to see how many people would be interested in doing the little camper rally. Usually they start out slow and you might just have a couple campers, and then the more years you do it, the more regular it is, the more of it is a standard event all the time, you get more and more people. And they have a possibility right now, I think they only have excuse me, 8 spots reserved, but where the area is they could reserve up to 20, or, and I know those camper rallies that we have gone to in the past that are bigger ones that have like maybe 40 spots, that's all they have. Whatever is, you know, reserved, that's all they have. And you either go on a waiting list, or if somebody can't make it, then they might call and say, okay, an opening's here. But there are people that go every year, so you kind of got to wait and see if you can get it. So we'll be at the first beginning of this camper rally, and I Jeannie is going to be the one who's kind of organizing most of it, and then I figured that I will host a little Friday night cocktail party, you know, cocktails and soda and little snackies and stuff for everybody, just to kick off this new event that we're having. So that's a long ways away. I don't even, because it's the end of the summer, so you're thinking next year already. I know I got probably 2 or 3 more times up to the lake, once with my husband, once with my cousin Christy, and one to clean it up, and the season will be done.